me just adjust this light a little bit. And welcome to my first spiritual chat. A lot of people have been asking me what happens when we leave this earth plane. Where do we go? What happens? Where do we go? Etc. etc. So I thought I would come on and share a witch's brew with you all. I've got my witch's brew today, just coffee, just in case anyone wonders what witch's brew is. I love my coffee. So I thought I would come on and just do a kind of shorter chat with you all about what happens when we pass over. Or at least my experience. Anyone that doesn't know me, my name is Lady Moonlight. I'm a mystic witch. I'm a crone traditional witch. I've lived many past lives, and I come on here and share my experience, my readings, and my healing with anyone that needs help or advice, or just generally a little bit of wisdom. I'm going to tag a few people in this while I'm waiting for people to jump on. Let me see if I can tag people. I'm pretty new to this, so bear with me. Let me see. Oh yeah, here we go. Share. Let's see who I can share this with. Okay, let's search some names on here. Let me just tag a few people. Here we go. One tagged. Just bear with me, everyone. I'm just tagging a few friends on here that wanted to see this chat. Let's see. Another one. Okay, let's see. Lucy Lou. Okay, we're getting some people tagged here. They may or may not be on, but we'll see. Okay. Excuse my parrots, by the way. They can get a little bit. There she is. Okay. So, hello, Debbie. Yay. Okay, so I've tagged everyone in. I may have to jump off and go across and quieten my birds down, because during the day my oldest parrot Rocky tends to get a little bit noisy. It's a Sunday, so it's a no makeup day. This is me. No makeup today. Sundays are just a day for chilling out. So I've got my witch's brew, and we're going to do a chat about afterlife and what happens in afterlife. So yeah. Hi Pixie. How are you? Lovely to see everyone coming on. So, keep those likes coming and feel free to share the video out to friends and family or whatever. The more the merrier. It's just a general chat. I will still be doing my card reading and affirmation of the day later on this evening, round about between sort of 8:30 and 9 o'clock-ish. But I've had so much requests. Give me 2 seconds because I'm going to quieten my little parrot because he's going to... Hi, how are you doing, Pixie? So give me 2 seconds till I just go and have a quiet word in my parrot's ear. Okay, hopefully it's going to be quiet today. I'm so glad you're doing well. Hello everyone that's popping on. So yeah, I'm a traditional witch. My magic name or my witchy name is Lady Moonlight. Many of my followers know me as Lady Moonlight or the Mystic Witch. I have been sharing my guidance for many years to those who want or need it. I'm a Reiki master as well, so I send Reiki healing around the world to those that need it. And I also offer free readings here on TikTok on my profile page. There's a free readings post on there as well. Every evening I come on and do a card of the day and affirmation and pick 6 cards for the viewers on there. And this is my first of hopefully many chats that I'm going to have regarding anything spiritual really. The topic I've chosen for today is what actually happens to us when we pass over, because not, everybody hears so many different stories. I can only give you my truth, I guess, or my experience of what happens when we pass over, because I'm a starseed and indigo child. Starseeds and indigo child, they are astral beings that our home is all of the different universal realms. That's our true home. But when Mother Earth is in peril, starseeds and indigos are sent here to guide and to heal and to teach healing, not just for Mother Earth, for mankind as well, and to educate mankind as to how not to treat Mother Earth and how to be healthy without using chemicals, with all of that. So that's kind of who I am. No, if you're gonna share Bible, this is not a Bible class. It's a spiritual class, and it's regarding what happens to us after we die. Witches are not demonic. We are healers. So no, sorry. Hi, Pixie. I'll add you to my readings list later on because I'm not doing readings on this chat. This is mainly a spiritual chat. But I will add you to my readings list and I'll add that question into the card pool for you. Okay. Hello. Okay, give me a second because I'm going to block a few people here. If you're going to come on and be disrespectful about witches and call us demons, you're going to get blocked. So, just putting it out there. Hello, Vic. Hello, Pixie. Hello, everyone. Okay, right, we have blocked the demon basher or Bible basher, whatever you want to call them. You know, I'm a peaceful, loving, traditional witch. And if you're going to come on and call me demonic because I'm a witch and a healer, then you're going to get blocked. Simples. Yep. And that's exactly why I've decided to come on and do a spiritual chat, because there's so many people have asked me so many questions about how, you know, what's the best way to connect to spirit guides, what should we do, what should we be doing, what shouldn't we doing. So I'm going to try in the next hour and a half, because I'm limiting this one to an hour and a half so that I don't keep you too long. So let me just start by answering that question. How's the best way to connect with our spirit guides? One of the easiest ways is grounding. Also, our bodies are a temple. What we put in it and what we put on it can be the difference between connecting to spirit and not connecting to spirit. A lot of people will tell you that, yes, meditation, grounding, etc., can be the first port of call to being able to connect with spirit. But also, you have to be aware that if you are polluting your body with, or your skin, or, you know, eating foods that have been treated with pesticides, etc., you're going to pollute your body. And when you pollute your body, you pollute your chakras. Your chakras are our energy systems. So eating healthy is a must if you want to connect with spirit. Also, daily meditation. Meditation I cannot emphasize enough. If you're not in a still, silent place, you're not going to connect with them. If you've got a lot going on and you know you're in a noisy environment, such as your home, or if your home's noisy or your office is noisy and you're trying to meditate, it's not going to work. You need to find a peaceful, tranquil place. You can either sit out in nature, sit in the garden, use the sounds around you, the birds, the bees that float about. Water is a fantastic way to relax. We have a water fountain in our garden, and often I'll just sit out in the garden and just close my eyes and just meditate to the sound of the birds and the water. Shutting your mind off from the outside world is the first port of call to clearing the mind. Our mind gets cluttered with everyday things. We need to clear that clutter. If we don't clear that clutter, we're not going to hear or connect or see absolutely anything. If that makes sense. Oh, spare rooms into meditation room. This room here is our meditation room. We have, as you can see behind me, I've got all my angels and my crystals. All my cards are on there. I also have my altar at the back of me somewhere. I don't know if you can see it, but my altar is behind me as well. So I have my altar where I can do my prayers for healing and meditation. I often do my Reiki sessions here as well. Just finding that tranquil place, finding a room, you know, a meditation room, a spiritual room in your home is absolutely ideal. On my YouTube channel, I have a wonderful sky and earth grounding meditation. Now, if anyone would like me to do meditation nights, guided meditation nights here, please let me know, because I can do a meditation live as well. I love that one, Pixie. I love, love, love that question. Is my partner a wizard as well? No, my partner is a male witch. He's not a wizard, he's a male witch. There is a difference. But yes, he's a male witch. He's a solitary male witch, but yes, he is. Oh, fantastic. Well, I will definitely set up a meditation live here for everyone. I'll put a post up on my profile page just letting you know what day or what time I'll be doing a meditation live, and I can definitely set that one up. I do a sky and earth grounding meditation, because that is your first, once you've got a healthy body, mind set, grounding is a must. And grounding outdoors is the best, but you can also ground indoors. When I'm doing grounding, I have nothing on my feet. I'm barefooted. A lot of the time when I'm outside, I love to just kick my shoes off, kick my socks off or whatever, and just feel the earth beneath your feet. Even in winter. I've gone out in winter and stood in snow with bare feet. And you might think, oh my God, you're going to get frostbite. But if you're grounding, Mother Earth sends heat through the earth to help you ground. And you can actually feel heat even in when the snow's on the ground. I'm doing fine, thank you. No problem. There's a lot of people that, do you know what? I think when you watch Disney films and stuff and Harry Potter, it's all about wizards, isn't it? Like the female are supposed to be witches and the males are supposed to be wizards. And that's kind of a myth. It's kind of like a Disney myth kind of thing. I guess some men would love to be called male witches, would love to be called wizards, but my partner is definitely a male witch rather than a wizard. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. Hello, DHZ. Lovely to see you. Exactly. There are actually more male witches than you realise. We just don't go around with witch tattooed on our head. Witches are just normal people, but we have you know, we have special gifts that we can do. We can astral travel. We can go to different realms, etc. Anyone can go to my YouTube channel. I have my website link is on my profile, and my YouTube channel links are on that website. And if you go to my playlists, on my playlists, there is my guided meditation. And one of the meditations on there is sky and earth grounding. And when I teach spiritual classes, which I do every now and again, and I get that same question, how do I connect to spirit? How do I find my spirit guide? It starts with sky and earth grounding. I do my sky and earth grounding first thing in the morning and last thing at night. First thing in the morning, it sets you up for the day. It clears your chakras and it heals your chakras so that you can draw in or channel messages throughout the day. If your chakras are blocked, it's going to lead to stress and it's going to lead to sickness. As a Reiki master, I always clear my chakras, cleanse my chakras. First thing in the morning, I do my sky and earth grounding. First thing in the morning, last thing at night. But if you find that you're getting stressed during the day, do your sky and earth grounding. Now, my sky and earth grounding is roughly about 20 minutes on YouTube. But however, you can cut that down to 10 minutes. Once you know the principle of the meditation, you can cut that down to however you need it. So you can do a sky and earth grounding meditation in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on how stressed you are. During that sky and earth grounding, to begin with, if you're a beginner to communicating with spirit, spirit will show you different things like different colours. So when you see colours through your closed eyes when you're meditating, if you think your crown chakra is white, it's the colour white. Your third eye is purple. Your throat chakra is blue. Your heart chakra is green. Your solar plexus is yellow. Your sacral is orange and your root chakra is red. So if you're doing the meditation and say, for example, you're seeing reds and maybe purples and a flash of green, your spirit guides are clearing out your root chakra, that's the red, and it's also clearing your third eye, which is the purple colour, and it's also clearing out your heart. So when you first do the sky and earth grounding, a lot of people will see colours, and that's spirit preparing you to be able to communicate with them. Don't rush the process and don't expect to see spirit and hear spirit straight away if you're just starting out with connecting with spirit. You need to be patient and you need to allow spirit to be able to clear your chakras before they can communicate with you. And sometimes that might be 2 or 3 sessions, but stick with it. Also, meditating correctly, using the correct breathing is essential. A lot of people will say to me, I can't meditate because my mind's always racing. I start to meditate and then I'm thinking about other things like, oh, I have to get my dinner on, or oh, I should be picking the kids up, or oh, I wonder what's happening on next door, or whatever, right? If that happens, it's because you're not shutting down and you're not cutting off everything. The easiest way to be able to shut off the mind is your breathing. Okay, a lot of the guys that call themselves wizard they may be Disney fans, they may be Harry Potter fans, they may like the fact that, they don't work with herbs or whatever, they just believe in the general magic of things or Disney magic. If you see Harry Potter, they're waving wands around and, potions and lotions and stuff. That's the difference between a wizard. A male witch is basically somebody who has an open ear. Male witch is the same as a female witch. They are healers. They can heal just through touch or just giving a hug. They can send healing. They're very good at reading people. So they're very good at being able to decipher who's good, who's bad, who's not so bad, who to talk to and who to sort of back off away from. So they're good people readers. They are kind to animals and they believe in herbs, that herbs will heal, etc., etc. And it's not all about the bibbidi bobbidi boo and waving a wand and believing in the Harry Potter kind of thing. So that is kind of the difference between a male witch and a wizard. So I hope that one has answered that question. Reiki Master, do I admire myself? No. I absolutely Reiki is all about self-love, self-healing. It's not about admiring who I am or whatever. It's about making sure that I'm clearing my chakras. If my chakras are blocked, I cannot send Reiki to anyone. So it's a matter of clearing my chakras. And of course that is a double loaded gun, because if I'm clearing my chakras, I'm able to send healing out. But if my chakras are clear, I'm able to communicate with spirit as well. Can people have a card? I'm not doing card readings on this live, but I will be doing a card of the day and affirmation live later this evening between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. I do an affirmation, I do a 1 card daily pick, and then I pick 6 people for a reading. However, I do have a free readings list on my profile. Please check that out and you can put your name down for a reading. Hi, Susan Morris. You're more than welcome. So how should we cut off the clutter from our meditation? Quite simply, if you focus on your breathing, the mind cannot multitask. If you're focusing on your breathing, the mind is focusing on the breathing and it can't bring all the clutter into your meditation space. So breathing is the key. So when I teach my guided meditation, I always say, don't listen to the words. If I'm doing a guided meditation, the words that I'm using, the guidance, like, for example, I could be leading you into a forest or an ocean or the top of a cliff or wherever, sitting in an oriental garden. That doesn't matter. The words that I use in meditation is gentle speaking to calm the mind. The best way for you to get the best out of your meditation is to allow the guided meditation to just drift in the background. All you're wanting to do is concentrating on your breathing. So when you're meditating, make sure both feet are on the ground. You need to have grounding, so it's important that both feet are on the ground. You see a lot of people doing meditation with the lotus where their legs are crossed. I don't particularly like that way of meditating, because when your legs are crossed, your feet are not connected to the ground. I prefer both feet on the ground, so I would normally sit on a chair or a bench if I'm outdoors. Or I sit against a tree with my both feet on the ground. That way I'm connecting to Mother Earth. My back is straight, and it means that healing can come from the universe and straight up through Mother Earth. So always keep both feet on the ground. Relax. What I tend to ask people to do as well is you need to make sure your body's relaxed. The best way to do that is I normally start my meditations by saying we're going to tighten every muscle in the body. So we're going to scrunch the eyes, we're going to clench the jaw, we're going to pull the shoulders up, we're going to clench our fists, we're going to tighten pull our tummy in, we're going to put our knees and legs together, we're going to push the feet and toes into the ground. When you do that, you can feel the tension in your body. You could sit here right now and do this. Just clench everything. You can feel it's uncomfortable. The body feels uncomfortable. Everything feels tight. That is a state of stress. So then what I would guide you to do is to then just gently release the toes, the feet, release the legs, the buttocks, the tummy, pull the shoulders down. Just rest your hands. Give your hands a little shake to loosen them up. Relax the eyes, relax the jaw, and you will feel an immense release of stress. Just doing that, even without meditation. Clench everything up and then release it. You will feel how releasing that is. Yep, being present. Yes, that's a good question. Do you need to protect yourself when communicating with spirit? Yes, and definitely yes. One way that I always make sure that I protect myself is I have my pentagram. I always wear my pentagram. Most giveaways for witches is a pentagram. It's not the sign of the devil. The pentagram just means each 5 point means spirit, earth, air, fire, and water. It's elements. There's nothing evil or satanic on a pentagram. Even when the pentagram's upside down, it's still the same. Spirit, earth, air, fire, and water. So I always wear my pentagram. I never take it off. And I always have some kind of crystal. I love amethyst crystal because it opens up my third eye. But you can have a protective crystal that you can hold in your hand, like black obsidian, or black tourmaline is a great one for being able to protect your energy, because just as the earth plane has good and bad spirit, so does the spirit realms. There are different realms in spirit. Some are good realms and some are dark realms. I call them the light and the dark realms. And I've been through a few of the dark realms and they're not very pleasant. What's the difference? The difference is depending on what you do on this earth plane, deciphers which realm you're going to go to. So if you spend a lifetime bullying or abusing other people, it's almost certain you're going to be in one of the dark realms. Whereas if you work from the highest energy, which is love, you're going to be in the light realms. Kyanite and selenite, yes. Hello, Tracy. Lovely to see you. Yes, I did see the whale. So if you are dreaming about a whale with water coming out of its sort of air hole, whales represent water. Water is cleansing. So sometimes the whale is telling you, your mind might be too cluttered, and it's time to cleanse. It's time to just cleanse that mind. Water is always healing. Tears, when we cry, we should never be ashamed to cry, because tears are a sign of healing. So allow the tears to flow, if you can possibly do that. So the whale in a dream is maybe telling you, have some time just to sit with yourself, with your thoughts, just to breathe, just to let all the stresses of life just go. You know, if a whale cannot release the water out of its air hole, it can't breathe and it would die. So it's a sign of breathing, but the water is also a sign of cleansing. Never hold back tears. Do I have a book of shadows? No. I don't have a book of shadows. A book of shadows, there's a difference between Wicca and traditional witchcraft. Wicca have a book of shadows. I have a grimoire. And the book of shadows is mainly a Wiccan or Christian witch's guide to the craft. Traditional witches have a grimoire, which is basically a journal. Traditional witches don't learn through books. We learn from our ancestors. Our ancestors guide us from the day that we are born. We take past life memories and past life experiences, and we gather that from our ancestors, and we write down those experiences in what is called a grimoire. And that grimoire is kept safe and passed down to a granddaughter or a daughter or somebody who is able to have that grimoire. Where the Book of Shadows is more a guidebook for Christian witchcraft. So I hope that answers that one. So going back to the being able to meditate and shut off. Once you've cleansed and tightened every muscle and you've released it, your body is naturally relaxed and your feet are on the ground, and I love to just lay my hands on my lap. You can put your middle finger, which is your power finger, and your thumb together and just relax the fingers and just sit them on your lap like that. That is going to energize all of the chakras just by putting the middle finger and the thumb together. If you sit like that with your finger and thumb and just close your eyes, you can feel the energy, sort of burst of energy in your body. So I always meditate with my middle finger and my thumb touching, and the rest of the fingers just relax, and I usually put my hands on my knee. Yes, you're still getting your readings. I'm going to be doing readings later on today, and you're on the reading list for today. I'm hoping to fit readings in after this live, and I'm also going to do some more readings after my live later on this afternoon. So your reading should be this afternoon's one, because it's the first three. I'm hoping my reading list is growing bigger every day. So I'm hoping to do 6 readings on there. Or 3 readings today. I usually do 3, but it's Sunday and I've got a quiet day so far, touch wood. So your reading should be sometime after this live. You're more than welcome. So breathing in meditation. When I'm doing a guided meditation, never listen to my voice. Just let it float. Let the guided meditation part and the music just float away from you. What you're going to concentrate on is you're going to concentrate on taking 5 long breaths through the nose. So you're going to count to 5. So you're going to breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, as you breathe in, you're going to make sure that your tummy is expanding outwards. You want to fill your lungs and your diaphragm with as much air as you can possibly get in there. And then you're going to, for a count, slow count of 5, you're going to breathe out through the mouth. And as you breathe out through the mouth, pull your tummy in. You're getting all the carbon monoxide and the toxins out. And you continue to count for 5 on the in-breath and 5 from the out-breath, and also concentrating on your diaphragm and your lungs, making sure you're breathing the right way. A lot of people just breathe and not even concentrate on where the breath is going. But when you learn to breathe the proper way, which is in through the nose, filling the diaphragm, just like blowing air into a balloon, and then when you breathe out through the mouth, you're pulling the tummy in and getting all those toxins out. Now, when you're doing that, when you're sitting and you're going, right, breathe in for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out. Your mind cannot process anything else. It's busy counting the breaths in and counting the breaths out. That's all you concentrate on. Always meditate with closed eyes, because somebody might come into the room, or you might see a butterfly if you're outdoors, or a bee or whatever passing your vision, and that's going to distract you. It's going to pull you away from that meditation. So you need to be able to make sure that your body's relaxed, both feet on the ground, and you're breathing in for 5 and out for 5, and do it as slowly. For example, I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then when I'm breathing out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a slow breath in and a slow breath out. And that's all you're doing throughout the meditation, counting 5 in, 5 out, 5 in, 5 out, with closed eyes. What that is doing is getting the body filled with oxygen, and it's getting rid of all the toxins when you breathe out. You're relaxing the mind and the body, and that is allowing spirit to channel messages. As I said, if you're new to meditation, you may see colours when you've got closed eyes. When your eyes are closed, you may see colours. Learn the colours of the chakras. For example, if you're seeing yellow, that is the one below the heart. It's the solar plexus. If you're seeing orange, it's the sacral. And if you're seeing red, it's the root chakra. Or if you're seeing bright white, it's the root chakra that they are clearing. Once you've done a few sessions where it's all colours, etc., that is when the magic happens. That is when you can set your intentions before your meditation and say, I'd like to meet my spirit guide, please. And through your closed eyes, they will actually appear. You may see their face. You may see a shadow to begin with, and then their face becomes clearer as you get used to meditation. A lot of people that can't meditate or can't ease the mind, it's because of the breathing. It's because they don't know the proper way of breathing through meditation. What's your question? No, just write. What's your question from before? When I'm explaining things, I am missing a lot of the questions. Can I recommend any soundtracks for meditation? The best soundtracks that I ever find, even if you're not a Reiki master or a Reiki practitioner, is Reiki Healing Journey, which is a Reiki meditation. I actually have a meditation playlist on my YouTube channel, and it has all my favorite meditation sounds that I use. You could use, if you're doing meditation indoors, but you want to bring the outdoors in, there's a lot of meditation sounds, such as forest sounds or the sounds of running water. They are excellent grounding meditations, or just natural meditation sounds. Running water, wind. Wind is another one as well. A lot of people like to meditate to wind. A lot of people, like myself, like the Reiki music because it just has a nice, relaxing, soothing sound. Find something that really speaks to you. Everybody meditates to different sounds. My partner, for example, loves the howling wind. And if he's stressed, he can just sit with the howling wind on, and he loves the whirling, the whirling and the whistling sound of the wind, and that really, really calms him. Some people like rain. Listening to rain can be soothing and healing as well. Hello, Parker. Yeah, storms are good ones as well.